Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is your boy Foster the Vision, the #1 visual plug, and you just tuned into another episode of the Production Trap House.
Trap House, at the Production Trap House, yeah.
Today's episode is about how to concept a music video from start to finish in 6 easy steps, hands down. I'm gonna give it to you just like that. Now, this episode isn't officially sponsored by Indie Pro, but I happen to be rocking their gear today. The back of it's dope. But they power a lot of the music videos in this very camera that we're using today. Okay, here it is. I'm gonna give it to you like this. Step 1, you need to research and you need to study your client. That is the most important thing. Because the last thing you wanna do is come up with some Taylor Swift type idea and try to put her in a Young Jock or a Yellow Wolf type of music video. It's not gonna work unless it calls for that. So before you leave that meeting, or if you get a chance before you go to that meeting, you should ask that person, hey, what are some of your musical visual influences, music videos that you like? What are some of the things that you see? Ask them where they see themselves in the next 5 years. Ask them what message or what kind of brand that they are trying to build so you can better understand your artist and you can give them the best possible product, because at the end of the day, they're hiring you to make their image come to life. All right, so let's move on to step 2. We're talking moods, we're talking vibes, baby. So I'm assuming by step 2, you already received the song from the client and you're trying to figure out in your head, what does this actually make me feel like? Does this song make you want to go to the club, turn up? Does it make you want to go on the street, fight somebody? Does it make you want to go kiss your woman? Hello, baby, you're beautiful. What does this song make you feel? So you have to create the vibe and you have to create the mood, and that's what's going to lead you to be able to understand what the rest of the video is going to be about, or at least what direction you're heading. Okay, so now we're moving on to step 3, which is atmosphere or location. Where does this music and this mood put you? Are we in a warehouse? Are we in a club? Are we in a car? Are we in a bedroom? Where are we? Are we on a deserted street with fog coming down? I don't know. But the thing is, you need to figure out your atmosphere, and then you can start to figure out more of your mood, of what kind of colors you want to put in there, what kind of content that you're going to be capturing. And once you got that together, then you can start moving on to step 4, once you have your atmosphere and your mood together. So as we get into steps 4, 5, and 6, we're going to talk about them very briefly because I kind of want to get through this so you get it all. But please subscribe, because we're going to be dropping more videos, more detailed video on the steps 4, 5, and 6. Now, as we get into step 4, we're going to start talking about storylining. Storylining, storyboarding, writing it all out. We're gonna see what your artist is actually doing in front of your camera. Now that you have your mood and now that you have your atmosphere, what is your artist doing? Is he sitting there counting money? Is he drinking? Is he partying with his wife, his love interest? Is he at a school? Is he at a dance? Where is he? Now, once you got that, you gotta start thinking, okay, if he's at a dance, we need people. Okay, so if he's at a dance and he needs people, you gotta start thinking about casting. Who's the lead girl? Who's the friends? Who's this? Who's that? Now, that's with any type of scenario. It doesn't have to be a dance scene, but you got to understand who are your cast. Maybe the cast are not even in the performance scenes and they're just storyline, telling a story for the artist. That's what you have to think about. But what's going to help you with your storyline is once you start listening to the lyrics of the artist, they will better help you assist on what that atmosphere is and what that mood is. Now, once you get into props, you got to start thinking about props. What's on the table? Is there liquor bottles? Is there money? Are they at a gambling hall? Are they playing cards? What is it? Is there uniforms and wardrobe? I mean, wardrobe, that's a whole nother thing, but you got to start thinking about things like that as well, because that is what's going to give you the content needed to produce an excellent piece of work. Here's a trick that I have. Under my desk, I keep copier paper. Boy, I keep that paper, that bread, boy. Now, the thing is, I like to use these because I can take a simple piece of paper. According to if I'm storyboarding, I'll keep it long ways, draw some squares, start drawing some doodles and stick figures. But normally I like to fold it sideways like this, and I start to concept my hook, my intro, my verse 2, my feature, my other hook, my bridge, how many ever parts they have in their song. That's kind of how I write down and what's going to go down and what's happening. Oh, buddy, now here's the fun part. Did your artist provide you with a budget? Or did they just ask you, hey, what's your rates? You know? Now, here's the thing. When you're creating music video concepts, you got to understand that you're building a project from scratch, so you don't necessarily know exactly how much it's going to cost you off the top. You might know how much you want to charge. You might know how much your teammate wants to charge. You might know your location already of idea. But when you start getting into the cast members and you start getting into catering and getting food for craft services and so forth and so on and props, you're gonna have to start doing more of your research. Now that we're into the budget part, when you start getting into budgeting, you have to go through your treatment and you have to figure out how much everything is going to cost, and also what's your time worth. What is your time worth? Do you need to hire somebody? Do you need to rent gear? Do you need to rent locations? Do you need to hire actors or actresses? What is it that you need to do? Now, once you get all that written down so your client can see how much it's going to cost them to bring their vision to life that you help build, send it over and sit back, cross your fingers. So we just wrapped up how to create a music video concept in 6 easy steps. Now, I hope that you go out there, take these steps. I'll put them down below so you can actually view them and look at them. Or, hey, why not just keep watching the video? I don't mind the views. But make sure you follow me on Instagram. That's Foster the Vision. Check out the website, fosterthevision.com. And I'm pretty sure everything else is Foster the Vision. Make sure you like, subscribe, and comment, and let me know what you'd like for me to talk about next. This is your boy Foster the Vision, the #1 visual plug, and you just tuned into another episode. It's the Production Trap House. Yeah! We out.